Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a few days since I last did a video, but when you do YouTube quite a lot, sometimes you need a bit of a break. And I've just taken a bit of a break from West Ham content at least. I haven't done a van vlog in quite a while now. I believe the last time I did one was roughly this time last month, something like that. And today I've got a good reason to film a vlog. Well, I actually have two reasons. Firstly, it's my first trip to the cinema in about 3 months, and secondly, I'm seeing Oppenheimer today, one of the most highly anticipated movies of the year, a part of the Barbenheimer craze, given that it was released at the same time as the Barbie movie. Now, at the time of recording this video, Oppenheimer has hit around $550 million on the box office, and Barbie has hit over $1 billion as of Sunday, the 6th of August 2023. Oppenheimer is the movie that I was more excited to see, just with it being directed by Christopher Nolan, and I'm looking forward to the experience. I'm hoping to show you, the viewer, kind of what it's like going to a cinema in Canada, and just showing the experience of really what it's like to go and see a film here. I'm not sure if it's really that different to the UK, but after you see the video, I'll let you be the judge. I'll talk about what this theatre's like, what you can get there for food and drink, and also the seating, because you can choose up level seating, and some parts of the auditorium are a little bit nicer than others. Come along and join me and I'll show you what is there about. As is the case with a lot of my van vlog videos, you'll often find me taking transit to and from places. And sometimes there's a good reason for that. It might be quite difficult to find parking at some of the locations that I go to, so I prefer to take the bus and the SkyTrain. Today is no exception to that, because I'm not sure where I can park near the cinema. And if I do park along the route that I'm taking with the public transit, I'd only be able to keep my car in the parking bay for a maximum of 4 hours. And I'm going to be there for longer than 4 hours. I don't want to be ticketed. So my plan is to take the bus to Metro Town in Burnaby, and then take the SkyTrain to New Westminster, which is where the cinema is. Might as well point out that there are two major cinema chains in Canada, Cineplex and Landmark. Cineplex is the primary chain, and it's the cinema that I used to work for prior to me moving to Vancouver. Landmark, on the other hand, is a lesser chain which operates mainly in Western Canada. That is from British Columbia to Manitoba. In Quebec, there's Guzzo, which is privately owned. Now, I have got a bit more of a liking towards Landmark, despite me working for Cineplex. And that might just be because I lived next to one in Edmonton for quite some time. My old bosses at Cineplex didn't actually mind me going there, but it's just a nicer theatre. Actually, on a side note, I do respect people who are willing to go long distances just to get food or to go and see a film or whatever. I guess I'm in that boat today. So the plan right now is just walking towards where the bus is, and then get off to Metro Town. I might spend a little bit of time around the mall there. I've got a bit of time to kill, so I might just have a little bit of a wander around, and I'll probably save Metro Town trip for another video. But until then, I'm off to get the bus. So I'll check back in a moment. So I've just gone off the bus. I'm here at Metro Town right now. It's a few stops away on the SkyTrain from here, actually, to where I need to be. I need to be in New Westminster. But as I've got a few hours to kill, I'm just going to probably go for a bit of a walk, take a look around the mall, and I'll get back to you in a few hours. A few hours have passed since the last clip. I'm now on my way to the cinema. Plan to get there a little bit earlier than usual, because the thing is with these major releases, obviously you're going to have a lot of people come in, and I want to get in line to get for a few drinks. I'm not really in the mood for snacks. Probably just get like a bottle of water or something, and make my way over there. I'm heading to a landmark in New Westminster because it's the first cinema I actually went to when I moved to Vancouver, and I like it a lot there. I'm going to show you something very unique about Landmark that makes it stand out from other cinemas, but I'll show you what it is when we get there. But as you can probably imagine, and for me stating the bleeding obvious, in order for me to show you, we have to get there first. So I'm heading to the SkyTrain station right now, and I shall make my way to Landmark in about 4 train stops time. Just got off the train here at New Westminster Station, and this is actually quite cool because it's like a mall within a SkyTrain station. You can see where the track is, like right here, and you can hear the train rumbling by as well. And look, it's right there. The cinema's right there. And one thing that I will say that is quite convenient about living in Vancouver is that 9 times out of 10, if you want to go and watch a film at a cinema, the place you're going to is within walking distance of a train station. I know there's ones in Brentwood, Marine Drive, Metrotown, here in New Westminster, of course, like I say. That's a really convenient thing as well. You don't really need to take your car, just take the train. Maybe that's the reason why they did it, so that people didn't have to drive there and could use public transit more. And here is the man himself, Cillian Murphy. This is what I'm going to see today. Can't wait for it. And next to it, Barbie. Do I or do I not go and see this? I might do. It's been a big hype about the 2 movies, and I think I probably ought to go and see both. Thinking about it, just to make it all fair. Oppenheimer's going to be shown in this auditorium, and it has something called Laser Ultra. Now, Laser Ultra is a 4K laser projection with Dolby Atmos, enhanced sound, and it's known as having, quote, sound that you can feel. A lot of other places don't have this, and I don't think Cineplex has it yet. The other good thing about a Landmark cinema is that it has recliner seating. I know some more modern Cineplexes are starting to get recliner seating now, but I'd say the recliner seating in a Landmark is what makes it a bit more standout-ish. And the premium seats have a temperature control, air conditioning. They have a hook to put your coat up. It's just a little bit different to really the regular recliner seating, and you just pay a little bit more money for it. There's also the deal with Cheapy Tuesdays, where it's half-price movies. Instead of paying between $17 to $20 for a film, you pay about $10 on that day, just for example. And the price varies depending on what the kind of movie is. If it's a Laser Ultra, it's going to be a little bit more. If there's 3D, it's going to be a little bit more because you have to pay a little bit more charge for it. But overall, it's not really that expensive. Tuesday tends to be the busiest day, as do weekends, obviously. But that's usually the days people go. When Oppenheimer first came out, I tried to get it on the first weekend that it came, but for the first 7 days of it being released, it was absolutely packed. I couldn't even get any seats. And thankfully, though, I've come a little bit later and I managed to get in. I suppose that's just the tactic, really. You just don't go the first weekend, unless you pre-book way in advance, that is, and you have the money for it. You just go about a week or 2 later, which is what I've done. And look, they've even got these nice sofas to sit on while you wait for the movie. I'm a little bit early, so I'm just going to chill out here for a bit. And once again, abianto. I'm now in the auditorium. It's about 20 minutes until the movie starts. There isn't anything on the screen right now. This staff just finished cleaning about 10 minutes ago, and people are slowly starting to come in. Talking about the reclining seats, I'll show you very quickly. Look at this. You have the screen right there. I know what the general rule is of doing a film review, show, don't tell. So I'll have more of a clear understanding of what the film's like in 3 hours' time from now. But I'm not going to say anything too much right now. What I will say is that I'm going to just sit back, relax, enjoy the film, and I'll tell you how it was in about 3.5 hours time. So it's goodbye for now. I got back home actually about an hour ago. A little bit tired now from watching that. It is a 3 hour long movie, so I guess that's why I'm probably feeling a little bit drained. I just could give my thoughts on it. I actually lost for words to describe that. Wow. Just some of the effects in that. Wow. This is not a spoiler by any means, but everything that Christopher Nolan did in this movie was not computer generated. The explosions and the effects are all genuine. It tells a lot more of the story than you think. And it's not just the explosion itself, it's the work, the before, during, and after of this whole project on an event that really changed the world by a man who made a massive contribution to science and more or less what warfare is like today. So thank you very much for watching this video. I might go and see the Barbie movie actually, and if I do, I'll vlog it and do another review on here. So take care everyone, and I'll see you all soon.